Hello everyone and welcome back to Don't Be Bored. Today I'm going to do again some more turbo reviews. I've taken previous reviews I've done, edited and condensed them down into basically just the verdicts so you can find out very quickly what did I actually think about these small games. So let's jump into them. Because it's being silly, it's not going to be for everyone. If you're going to like a heavy Euro game night, you know, someone's going to be wanting to push cubes. They're probably not the sort of player that will be happy going, "Arrgh!" Because that's the noise that this sort of weird, I'm going to say sprout vegetable-like creature makes. But you might think that was actually a noise from this sort of weird massive mouth guy. Because why not? That's all part of the fun. You have to be willing to put yourself into that sort of state where you don't care too much what other people are thinking. Well, you care if they're thinking if your animal made that noise or not, but not worrying if, do I look silly? Because if you do, this won't be the experience for you. A game about cute, comical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises. It is a mouthful of a name because you're going to be making lots of mouthful noises. So yeah, really enjoyed the game and we'll be definitely bringing this to a number of different game nights in the future. Because Brain Games have gone for a language-independent deck of cards, I can see some players not vibing too much straight away with the very maths-like symbols. Rather than saying the words greater than or equal to, it just has the greater than or equal to symbol on the card. Instead of a, you know, between 1 and 4, it's just 1-4. For even, it's effectively just got a number 2 on it, and then it says 2, 4, 6, 8, ... Now, for me, that is absolutely fine, but I do know some people that if I was to even show the game to, they would be initially put off until I actually explained it and got the game to the table. And Deductio isn't necessarily the biggest looker. It's not got bright, vibrant cards, it's not got cool artwork, but it is very much a puzzle. So if you are looking for a colourful card game, like I said, a quick snappy one, not for you. But if you're looking for that brilliant puzzle and deduction, I can definitely recommend it. It has been a lot of fun every time it's hit the table. If fun is the right word for the sort of little buzz you get from deducting what your opponent has. Some will find that fun, some will find that just, okay, I've solved something, let's move on. But if you get a bit of a buzz from working out a puzzle and deducing something, then yeah, you will enjoy Deductio from Brain Games. The theming of sweet and spicy, well, you're gonna like it if you look at the box, see the cat and are happy about that. And that's pretty much kind of what you're getting on the different card arts. You're getting like the general amplification of at the start. The chilies not very hot clearly, but by the end they're like, you know, they're really spicy chilies. The lemons get sharper and like for a 1 lemon, clearly it's not very sour. The cats are fine with that, but by the 9 of lemons, they're pulling slightly funnier faces and stuff on the cards as they go through, sort of ramping up. And that's just a fun little extra that you're not going to notice too much while you're playing, but it is quite cool when you've got all these sort of cards in your hand. Look at the portability of this. You are easily going to be able to throw this in a bag and have a fantastic card game for 2 to 6 players. And this is the sort of game that does thrive when you've got multiple people round the table, because you can start being like, I'm not trusting what you're saying at all, and I still haven't got a read on you over here. So I would thoroughly recommend Sweet and Spicy. If you can give it a go at a game shop or a convention, definitely try it. And to be honest, if you've not got the original, Sweet and Spicy is a card game that I do think you should think about adding to your collection for bluffing brilliantness. That is Sweet and Spicy. I really enjoy the simplicity of this, and I think that's going to be what families are after, because it is luck based in terms of you take the top card from the deck and it might be the colour or the number that you are looking for. And yes, the powers allow you to do different things, maybe mitigate a bit of that luck, get that extra card, but mostly it's who can draw the right card off the top of the deck. That might sound a bad thing to you, but to some people that's going to mean that a parent and a child have the same chance of winning. It doesn't mean, they are wildly at a disadvantage. It levels the playing field. And for some games like this, that amount of luck is exactly what you're looking for. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of an understanding of why Something Wild may be for you. If you're wanting that super quick game for 2 to 4 players, that family atmosphere where you're just able to draw cards, play some cards, chat amongst the players at the same time, trigger some cool abilities now and again when you've got the mover. Yeah, I like that part. I think it's good fun when you can do it, when you manage to just get that set played before your opponent and win. That's a lot of fun. And that is Something Wild from Funko Games. All in all, it was an enjoyable experience. It took us around 45 minutes. It was potentially one of the easier escape rooms in the Deckscape series. The way it works is they've got this X mark system. So when you're at a puzzle, at any point you can give up and turn the card over, or guess and then turn the card over. That reveals you the answer. There's no going back. There's no try again. You are sort of like, we know the answer, or we think we know the answer, or we don't know. Turn the card over, it will reveal the answer. If you get it wrong, you get an X, and that's going to add time to your sort of experience. It's, one of those nice flowing escape rooms though, because of that system where you are, X if you got it wrong, okay, that's fine. But you're continuing on. You're not necessarily stuck head scratching. If you really want, or you may be playing with people that are a younger audience or something like that, you can always just turn the card over and get the answer. But really have enjoyed Deckscape in Wonderland. I think they've done a good job with the theme. There is a mirror in the box, not a spoiler, it's listed as a component, and that makes some of the puzzles and makes them Alice in Wonderlandy. So yeah, all in all, really enjoyed this one and would recommend not only the Deckscape series, but the In Wonderland version too. And well, that wraps up another batch today, so hopefully you have enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of these turbo reviews and the games mentioned, of course. And until next time, have a great day gaming.